Hi there. This small area between your brows can reveal how your nervous system is functioning. Hi, my name is Carrie, and you are watching the Quantum Beauty Podcast. This is episode 7, How to Naturally Relieve Brow Tension. So this area between your brows is a very common area for people to hold tension. You may notice this as tightness, and you may notice its activation when you're concentrating, when you're overthinking, when you're really focused on something. Perhaps you'll notice this tension when you're worrying or when you're trying to control every outcome in your life. This area becomes very tense and you start to furrow your brows. A lot of times people don't even realize they're doing it. However, this area, interestingly, is one of the first areas that we look to treat with Botox and other forms of treatment to soften the fine lines that start to develop from that chronic state of tension. So the underlying cause is tension. It becomes a pattern. The muscles that are involved are the corrugator muscles and the procerus muscle. These are the muscles that become activated when we're feeling these certain sensations. We're worried, we're thinking, we're focusing. And once they become activated, it can easily become a pattern. And this is the communication between your nervous system and your facial muscles, in which that pattern becomes etched. And those fine lines become more permanent, more static. We call those static wrinkles. So in today's episode, I would just really like to demonstrate a very easy, proactive way in which you can relax that area and start to unravel those patterns. So whether you have fine lines at the time or that these lines are more dynamic in which you have to make the expression to notice them, so it's in the early stages, or they've already become very static, very permanently etched. No matter where you're at, these several techniques that I'm going to show you today will help to relax the area, start to naturally soften the fine lines and wrinkles, and will also put your nervous system back into a safety zone and an engaging zone. So to start, you don't need anything fancy. You don't need a massage medium. The beauty of these movements that I'm going to share with you today is that you can do it anywhere. When you're feeling stressed, when you're feeling overwhelmed, when you can feel that tightness set in, you can go ahead and do these movements and you will notice a significant difference right away. So, for the purpose of this video, I just want us to be in a relaxed state. You can do this, one movement, you can do this at home. It's a little bit harder to do this movement out in public, so pick and choose based on what you're doing. But this movement is very helpful when you're at home or even at the office. What I'd like you to do is to take your palms and place your palms over your eyes. I want you to start to breathe. I want you to breathe rhythmically, what they call coherent breathing. A simple 5-count inhale through the nose and a 5-count exhale through the nose suffices beautifully. I just don't want you to rush. I don't want you to feel rushed. I want you to breathe at your own time. I'm going to demonstrate, and then I welcome you to join me. So place both hands, cup both hands over the eyes, and breathe in through the nose for a count of 5. And breathe out. I do want you to do this breath through the nose and not with using your mouth. So I'm not going to talk for just a moment, just to demonstrate. This movement alone is going to bring you down a notch. It's going to help ground your body. It's going to help take you out of that fight or flight moment. The next movement, I'm going to have you use your thumbs, and you're going to alternate your thumbs over the procerus muscle, just like so. Alternating the thumbs. You can go directly up, as I'm doing right now, or you can alternate that with diagonal movements across the procerus muscle. You'll notice that this area will get a little red. There'll be activation, blood flow. So alternate going up and going diagonal. Beautiful. Then I want you to take your middle finger and your thumb, and I want you to pinch and roll your brows, the whole brow area. I'm going to demonstrate this one time, and for time's sake, just know that it would be helpful if you did it like 3 times on each side. But for the sake, like I said, for the sake of time, I'm just going to do it 1 time each side, okay? So taking that middle finger and thumb, starting at the medial edge of the brow, I want you to pinch and roll. Pinch and roll back. Pinch and roll back. Pinch and roll back. This is about 3 to 4 movements across the brow, depending on how your brow situates. Let's do the other side. Starting at the medial, pinch and roll back. Pinch and roll back. Pinch and roll back. Beautiful. I think you're going to start to feel the sensation, that release of tension kicking in. The last movement I'm going to show you today, you're going to use your knuckles, and you're going to knuckle over the procerus muscle and the corrugators. So taking your knuckles, you're just going to do little circles, little circles, little circles. As you take a deep breath, don't forget to breathe, you're going to notice how much easier it is to catch your breath, especially if you're in a fight or flight moment, you're feeling the tension, the anxiety. Notice the difference. Feels good, right? Feel more grounded, right? Now, of course, this is a part of a much bigger program that I offer here at my center. But this is what I teach my clients to do when they are at home. It's an easy tool, and you can really do it anywhere. So I want to thank you for watching today's video. If you found this video to be helpful and you want to share it with others, do so, and also hit the subscribe button. I also invite you to read the description. We usually have some interesting links there that will help you on your wellness journey. So I thank you so much again, and take care.